Hello, welcome to the Daily Loop. Right, first thing, transfer bids done. Academy trialists, okay, I think they were the ones might have not been there. Vision 58, which is good. Movement doesn't really matter for him. Tackling too far off, passing too low, don't use right back, tackling too far off, passing too low, passing too far off, tackling too far off, don't use AMR, don't use AML, passing too low, don't use AMR. I think shot stopping too far off and just not impressed enough. Tackling, there's an issue here, I'll make a note of that, the letters should be there. Just seeing if anyone out the other players had that issue. Oh yeah, this one had that issue as well. Okay, is that it? Yeah. Right. The scouted players list. Unfortunately, he's pretty good overall, but we don't need a keeper. That's one thing. And the other thing is it's just this trio of attributes we talk about a lot: this handling, parrying, and agility. You don't want all three of those to be low, which they are. Basically, the idea, I don't know if we talked about this much recently, but the conceptual idea is he's got shop slobbing, so he will stave it, but he typically won't handle it because of the low handling. And then he will parry it instead, and because of the parrying, he will parry it to a poor position potentially, and then because of the poor agility, he'll also not recover very fast. So basically, saves a shot but parries it to the, let's say, to a poor spot where the opposition gets to it first, and then they tap it in before he can recover, sort of thing. Having said that, the keeper's still very good overall. If we needed a keeper, we could potentially get him. If we use left backs, this guy's pretty interesting as well, I think. But we don't. This guy's pretty reasonably rounded. Like the aerial ability and the speed are good enough. The tackling is good enough. The marking is it's good enough, I suppose. Positioning is good enough. Passing a bit low for us. And again, I think a lot of stuff just being enough, but then he's also 28. Probably we'll just pass on him. Tackling too low. Okay, I think we'll pass on him. An issue there. Oh, that's interesting. That one was just darker. Oh, we'll still look at the players, but there's an issue. I have to to look at. I think this is an issue, probably just front end, probably not in the database if I had to guess, because we did updates to the caching system, I think, the other day. So hopefully that's nothing too big there. I should just be not even sure. Maybe we won't bother looking at this now, because okay, let's still look. It'll be the same players anyway, so if we happen to find one that we want to place a bid on, well, that's the case, maybe we'll do another video later today and combine some matches with it to make the bid. I don't know what the values will be though, but let's worry about it if there happen to be any of interest. So we sort by the age, and it's a shame that guy's not 21, because then he could be that striker we needed for our youth team. This guy's potentially pretty good, but yeah. I think we've seen this guy other days. Well, look at this guy. We don't really need a striker though, and it's called a key issue here. I kind of feel like our senior team's going to probably get promoted this season by the looks of it, so I'm not sure we have to do anything much signing players wise. It's a youth team that needs the players. Alright, so then we got the training. I don't know, it's probably this one. The long shots don't really matter, but the movement doesn't matter really at all. And then the extra determination does matter a bit, but we get us an extra point of tackling this side. I think on the whole we'll go for that one. I think we'll go this side. It's going to be this one. I was thinking already this one, and then with the +2 finishing, and then also got the +6 speed, so it's clearly that one. This guy's playing every match. The extra tackling would be good. He doesn't take many long shots. I think he takes the occasional one though. sure. I mean, he didn't even score. Don't think that's going to matter too much. The vision is going to matter a bit. Don't really want to lose the endurance. Don't really want to lose the aerial ability. I think on the whole it's this one, because it's a 3-point difference in aerial ability. We get the extra point in tackling. We don't really want to lose the endurance, and we'd ideally have the vision. But I think on the whole it's this one. I think just that extra point in tackling is too useful. It's close, to be honest. Could convince me the other way as well. Right, we do want the extra dribbling, that's for sure. We don't want to lose the aerial ability. We don't want to lose the endurance. So I think it's just going to be this one. Okay. So I think that's that. Nothing here to improve our youth team. Go back to the scouted players and just check out the ones around 20, just in case. That was that keeper. He's got a really high ceiling as well. This guy's got a really high ceiling, but I think it's just not good enough where he's at the moment. Yeah, I think just nothing quite there for us. So, alright, so we're done. So, yep, we're going to play some matches, and let's see if the youth team continues to struggle. So cheers, thanks for watching.